Okay, we good.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're the brothers out of Great Millstone, Valdosta, Georgia, coming out with you another translation. The spirit and power of Yahweh Shah before camp. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving out praises and glorifications.
Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, Ba'asham, Rakakwadash.
The apostles, the elders at Great Millstone well. Peace, love, salutations to all for elect out the four corners of the earth, preach his word and truth and sincerity. Say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, now basically, this lesson is going to be entitled Prophecy is Backing Everybody into a Corner. And what inspired this is, I sent it to you, brothers, in the group chat. Jake is getting more in tune to the Bible because, hey, you can't refute anything we're saying anymore. You can't scoff really about martial law and about us being conspiracy theorists. Like the MOTB, we know that's everybody's talking about it. People having dreams about it. You got Jake, average Jake, so to speak, having dreams about martial law, the MOTB, and things of that nature. So prophecy is really backing everybody into a corner, and they can't refute with the prophets, and they seeing that we're right, man. All right, and only the true believers. That's why the Apostle Hari did that video yesterday. This is only about the elect. Okay, the elect is only going to get it, really get it, man, and we're getting it. Lord willing, we part of that number. All right, so oh, you want to say something? All right, Charles, you got that scripture? We're gonna start off with John 7 and verse 38. You got it.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said.
He that believeth on me, and these are the words of Yahweh Shah himself, as the scripture have said. Read on.
Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Right, out of his belly, meaning his mind, shall flow rivers of living water. Now the water is compared to the doctrine, all right, and what we teach, all right, the scriptures. All right, so when you read the scriptures, a lot of times metaphorically, the scriptures is compared to food and water. So it's talking about the scriptures. So we're believing in these scriptures because remember, the Bible is a living and breathing book. All right, so he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, what's some of the things that the scriptures say that there's going to be the MOTB, there's going to be World War III. Okay, America's going to be destroyed. We're going to have slaves. Okay, that's the true gospel, by the way, too. Gospel means good news. So basically, it's only good news to the elect, the ones that truly believe, all right, in Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah. All right, so out of his belly, it flows water, rivers of living water. So, hey, these scriptures are living water for us. Okay, and we got to meditate on these scriptures, man. All right, can you get Joshua? Since I said that, can you get Joshua 1 and 8? Papa Shah.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8.
Come.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Right. Read on.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
See that? Meditate therein day and night. So, for the most part, we got to meditate on these scriptures. All right. Even like when we at work or, having some downtime, we constantly, if we're true, we're sincere about this truth, we're meditating on the word. Okay, we're checking out the news. We're listening to videos. Okay, like we're staying occupied. We can get that too. We're staying occupied in prophecy. So prophecy basically is coming to pass, and we know that. Then how much more now that we need to be occupied? All right, we need to be occupied in meditating on these words that the Lord spoke before time. Okay, from the beginning, predestinated. All right, can you start from the top?
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, starting at verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Right.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Right, we're trying to do the best of our ability to do all that's according to the scriptures, man. Like going out primarily and teach, because that's the ultimate act of faith when we go out there and make our bodies a living sacrifice and proclaim the Lord's words, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, and prophesying and warning our people whether they will hear or forbear. Okay, so that's showing the ultimate act of faith. All right, and we're going into current events like Russia is getting ready to go to war with America, Iran. You know, America is getting ready to go to war with Iran. You know, Russia gonna step in, China gonna step in, which is the catalyst for what, the Third World War. All right, so that's major. We got a civil war brewing up. Okay, you had another so-called civilian get his cap peeled, got unalive by ICE, and they're talking about, you know, Esau talking about, fuck it, we're gonna bear arms. It's time to defend ourselves. We're not gonna tolerate this anymore. Because they already had another civilian, that Edomite woman got supposedly gunned down, which it all could have been a Cyclops, but nevertheless, it's stirring up things. It's stirring up the end. It's stirring up all hell breaking loose. So these are prophetic signs that we've been prophesying about for years, starting with the apostles. You want to say something, brother?
I was thinking about the unrighteous decree that they got out now. They can invade your household.
Yep.
They don't need a warrant.
Because you know why? Because they're federal. They're not state. Something to that effect. They said they're not police. So if they're not related to you know, the state or police,
they don't have to
abide by the Constitution. Yeah. As I was watching a video, the brothers was going into that. I think it's at Atlanta camp. They made a good point. They're not part of that police. They're not police. They're not your average police officer. So they can do that. They can just go in your house without a warrant and grab you up. So these prophecies again are gonna back you Jakes into a corner, man. Where you have you ain't gonna have no you know excuse. You're gonna have no choice but to accept what we've been saying for years. Okay? You ain't gonna have no choice but to get down with the program for the most part. If you're part of the elect, you're gonna get down with it. Alright, but you're gonna acknowledge more and more that what we were saying was right. Martial law is brewing up. We're not conspiracy theorists. We're not crazy, okay? As the world had paint us as, you know? Because these things are happening right before our eyes, man. Okay? Can you get Sirach 39:1? Okay, because prophecy is very, very important, especially preaching its truth. It's wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Prophecy means to say before, and that's what's important. We have no choice but to go into prophecy right now, man. You know, that's all there is to talk about. You got it, brother.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High.
Right, giving our mind to the law, meditating on the scriptures, meditating on the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, being occupied. It's going to get into it. You got it.
And is occupied in the meditation thereof.
See that? The meditation. Meditating on these scriptures, man. Read on.
Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients.
Right, seek out the wisdom of all the ancients. That goes along with scriptures like Isaiah 55:8. Seek ye early the Lord while he may be found. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, read on.
And be occupied.
Be what?
And be occupied in prophecy.
Be occupied in prophecy. So prophecy is what we need to be speaking more than ever now. You know, exhortation is good. You know, it's needed. Things of that nature, other topics. But prophecy, Pastor Har always been saying this. Prophecy is the main importance. It's the main focal point. We need to get in these prophecies, man. Okay? Because look at all the things happening. There's so much things happening that you can't even keep up. There's so much to talk about that you need. Hey, if you don't have no topic or no subject of doing a video, something's wrong, man. There's so much to go into. Okay? So, hey, prophecy needs to be our main focus, man. But again, the point is that Jake is going real soon, you know, be willing in that day. Be willing to try to get in line. But for the most part, the sad thing is that it's going to be too late for a lot of our people, man. Because they be BSing. They ain't been, you know, taking this seriously, taking the prophet serious. Because what that one scripture say, You know, how about how Jake misused the prophets? You use the prophets. The way you use the prophets is by taking heed, acknowledging us first and foremost, acknowledging that we are the men of the Lord and we are the prophets.
Killing them.
Yeah, you kill them and you try to rebuke us. How you gonna rebuke us, man? And we're the proper rebukers, so to speak. We're the ones that do the rebuke because you going to fuck off.
Verse 2.
Oh, you got it.
He will keep the saying of the renowned men.
The renowned.
And that's what we do.
Yeah.
We don't deter from what we've been taught and what the prophets, you know, of old have been taught. And where subtle parables are, he will be there also. We'll never, you know, get away from what we've been taught.
That's right. So
Wow.
yes, it's like we pulled over a little bit. You had any more on that, brother?
He will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables.
In dark parables, see that? In the parables, the secrets are only given to the elect.
That's right.
So for the most part, the elect is going to take heed. You know, the elect might already be sealed, like Apostle Hart says sometimes, but we still, the doors of mercy is still open right now, and just in case, we're out here reaching out to the elect, and that's what it's all about. But we're gonna get ready to wrap up on it.
You got anything, brother?
Yeah, for the most part, Jake is gonna take heed regardless, because all hell's getting ready to break loose, right? And they ain't gonna have no choice but to get down with the get down. All right. So with that,
Yeah, we basically in crunch time, man. You know, it's crunch time.
that's right, crunch time, like the brother said. We clutch, and we gotta come through. We basically, it's time to come through for us, because we say work out our own salvation with all fear and trembling. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We're gonna sign off by saying all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh,
Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders, that great minister and well, peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect, the four corners of earth, preachers word and truth, sincerity. We're gonna say shalom,
Shalom.
Kwam Yashal.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom.
Shalom.